Good afternoon, you guys.
You're good.
Today we're gonna start into seated meditation. So everyone close your eyes, bring your hands comfortably in your lap. And take a deep breath in through your nose. Exhale, blow it out your mouth like 2 more like that, in through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. 1 more, big breath in. Exhale, sigh it out. And then seal your lips, but keep the breath going so that you feel it in the back of the throat. We're going to build Ujjayi breath, that ocean-like victorious breath. So as you exhale, let the breath pass the glottis in the back of the throat, slightly constricting it, giving yourself a focal point. So one thing about when we're under stress is that often we are not present. So allow yourself to let the breath bring you to the present moment, the sound of the breath. Take a few moments here to feel the tailbone root down into the earth, crown of the head reaching to the sky, long spine. And on the next exhale, draw all the breath out. Feel the belly button draw in toward the spine. Uddiyana Bandha. Take another breath, plummet the exhale all the way down to the earth like you're sending roots into the ground. And inhale as you draw up, squeeze your sit bones together and feel Mula Bandha, pelvic floor lifts in and up. Try to keep both those bandhas engaged. On the inhale, circle the arms straight up to the sky. As you exhale, take a spinal twist to the right. So just looking over your right shoulder. Inhale, center. Exhale, over to the left. Inhale through center. 1 more time, change sides. Inhale, reach. And exhale, twist. Inhale, coming back through center, make your way to all fours, table pose, hands and knees. Place your hands right underneath your shoulders, your knees underneath your hips. And begin to take a few cat-cows. So inhale, look up, gaze up. Exhale, arch and round your spine like a cat, look to your belly button. Keep the breath through the nose. Inhale, head and heart lifts, you look up. Exhale as you tuck and round the spine. So today the focus is on being present as much as you can. Inhale, head and heart lifts. Your mind is gonna wander. It's normal. Exhale, curl and round. But as it wanders, see if you can guide it back to the breath. Take a few more on your own, you guys. Inhale, head and heart lift. Exhale, tuck and round the spine. So it's like a little puppy, the breath. And just keep gently guiding it back to our focus. The mind is very busy, wants to be busy. And then find that place in between cat and cow, that neutral spine. Curl your toes under and lift your knees off the ground just an inch. So we're just gonna float our table here. Send your hips right over your knees. There you go, Drew. And then press the ground away. So spread the fingers wide apart. It's like you're clawing the mat, like you're an animal and you have animal claws. Take another breath. As you exhale, send your hips back toward your heels. It's a floating child's pose. Stretch the upper back, between the shoulder blades. As you exhale, downward facing dog. Take a big breath in and out. Send your butt as high as you can to the sky. And then just think about embodying the shape of a wave in the ocean. Look at your navel, round your spine a lot like cat, and roll forward into plank pose. Let your head arrive last. Exhale, bend your knees, take your floating table. Exhale, floating child's pose. And then right back into downward facing dog. Stand down dog for a breath. Inhale, roll forward into plank. Exhale, bend your knees, floating table. Floating child's pose to downward facing dog. So it's like a big circular motion. Inhale to plank. You're articulating your spine 1 vertebra at a time. Floating table, floating child's to downward facing dog. When you get to downward facing dog, just hold it this time. Come high up on your tippy toes. Bend your knees, look forward, step, hop, or float your feet to the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift again. Draw the shoulder blades together. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise all the way up this time. Arms reach high to the sky. Take a side bend over to your right. Inhale back through center. Exhale over to the left. Inhale, center. Open your arms wide, look up. Exhale, fold forward. Chest to thighs. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen out. Exhale, plant your hands, step back. Lower down, chaturanga, low push-up. Inhale through upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Round your spine like that cat. Roll forward into plank pose. Bend your knees, floating table. Floating child's. To downward facing dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, floating table. Hips toward heels to child's. Exhale, down dog. One more like that. Inhale, roll forward. Keep your spine round until you get there. Bend your knees. Hips toward heels. You got it. Downward facing dog. Starting to feel the embodiment of that wave. When you land in down dog, hold it there. Take a breath in your down dog. Come high up on your tippy toes. Step or jump it up in front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Lengthen. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise to stand. Arms reach up. Take your side bend to the right. You might reach for a wrist this time or an elbow. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, change sides. Inhale, reach up. Open your arms wide. Lean back. Heart full. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway. One more together. Exhale, plant your hands. Step back. Lower with your breath. Inhale, heart lifts. Gaze up. Exhale, down dog, hips high. Then you reach your navel, round your spine, let your head arrive last in plank pose. Bend your knees, floating table, floating child's to down dog. Two more like that. Inhale, plank. Bend your knees, floating table. Floating child's. Down dog. One more. This is the last time together. When you land in your down dog, stay there for a breath. Come high on your toes. Look where you're going. Bend your knees, stop, hop, or float it off. Nice, Drew. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up. Start with your side bend to the right. Side bend to the left. Take yourself through 3 more rounds on your own. And then we'll meet together in chair pose. 3 more rounds. Actions. Great. And then after the third one, just one breath in downward facing dog. Make sure you're focusing on your inhales and your exhales. Child's pose if you need that breath. We're going to meet in chair pose from the mat when you're ready. Feet together, knees together when you get there. Doing great. I think you have 2 more rounds, Bruce.
Oh, I'm done.
2 more full rounds of your Sunday variation with the rolling waves. You guys a little more music for inspiration here. Focus on your breath. You've got this. Try to combat the agitation of the mind. To the beat of the breath. To the beat of the music. There you go. In front of the mat, one more full round, and then we meet in chair.
God. They come for Krishna for true liberation. They come for Krishna for sweet sensation. They come for Krishna to release anxiety. They come for Krishna to support humanity. They come for Krishna to reach me pleasure. Me pleasure, me pleasure, to reach me pleasure.
One breath in down dog, and you can share pose. On the mat.
Govinda, Govinda, Gopala, Krishna Murari Madhu, Hare Nakalala, Krishna Murari Madhu.
So a choice here to bring the feet together, the knees together, or the feet apart, the knees apart. Arms reach nice and high. Beautiful. Exhale, take an open wide twist to the right. Right hand back, left arm forward, gaze back. Inhale, arms reach back up through center. Exhale, open to the left. Inhale, back through center. We're gonna go Ardha, halfway forward, so hands back like a table. Come high on your tippy toes, rest your chest right on your thighs. And then straighten your legs, drinking bird pose. Get your arms way up there, tippy tippy toes. Send your arms up behind you, like bird wings. Beautiful. Exhale, plant your hands, find Bakasana, climb onto the backs of your arms. Knees to the backs of the arms, the outer arms, go higher if you can. Step, jump, float it back, chaturanga. Lower down halfway. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right foot steps forward, right away for warrior one, back heel down. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, clasp your hands behind your back. Inhale, look up. Exhale, swan dive forward like a waterfall. Hands over your head. Try to straighten your arms as much as you can. Yeah, shake your head, yes. Shake your head, no. Left hand down, right arm up, lunge and twist. And then you're going to roll onto the left side, Vashisthasana, side plank. Ankle over ankle, hip over hip. You could lift the leg. You could drop a knee. Nice job, you guys. Plant your hands lower down, chaturanga. Make your way through Urdhva Mukha Svanasana and Adho Mukha Svanasana. Left foot steps forward right away, warrior one, back heel down. Inhale, arms reach up. Clasp your hands behind you. Inhale, look up. Exhale, dive in. Leave it your heart, hands over your head. Shake your head out, yes and no. Lunging twist, right hand down, left arm up. And then roll on to the right side, Vashisthasana, side plank. Notice the difference on this side. Stronger, weaker, more breath, less breath. Plant your hands lower down, chaturanga. You guys are doing amazing. Come through up dog. Meet me in downward facing dog. Walk your feet in just a teeny bit closer to your hands. Come high up on your tippy toes. Listen carefully. You're going to take 3 bunny hops and then right back where you are. So heels to your butt. And then right it back in down dog. Little buoyancy here, little bounce. Nice true on the third one. See if you can land in chair pose. Utkatasana, fierce pose. Feet together, knees together, feet apart, knees apart, arms reach. We'll go through one more and then you'll have a few on your own. Exhale, take an open wide twist to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Exhale, Ardha, halfway forward, back like a table, and your knees are still bent. Come onto your tippy toes. Arms way up high, head low, straighten the legs. You're on your tiptoes. You're like a bird drinking from a bird bath. Super awesome, you guys. Plant your hands, climb up back on the upper armpit. So bring the knees to the upper outer armpit. Outside the armpit. There you go, Drew. Yeah. Outer. Yeah. There it is. Look up a little bit. Nice. Jump it back. Chaturanga if you can. Beautiful. Lower halfway. Inhale, up dog. It was awesome. Exhale, down dog. Right foot forward, right away. Warrior one. Inhale, rise. Exhale, clasp your hands. Inhale, look up. Exhale, dive in. Head, neck, shoulders. Shake your head out. Lunging twist. Left hand down. Right arm up. You can go faster when you're on your own. Side plank on the right. Take your variation. And you can dip that right toe back if you want. Lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog to down dog. Left leg steps forward. Inhale, you rise. Back heel down. Clasp your hands behind you, look up. Last time together, full forward like a waterfall. Keep your left knee lunging. Hands as high as you can get them off your back. Then take your lunging twist, right hand down, left arm up. Roll onto your right side, Vashisthasana, side plank. You guys are just getting warm now. Yeah, beautiful. Exhale, Vinyasa. So when you get to down dog, that's where you find those three bunny hops. Come high on your tippy toes, bend your knees, kick your heels to your home bum. Go for 3 hops. Spread those fingers like you're grasping sand. Yeah, there it is, Drew. Then meet me at the front of the mat, chair pose. Start again, take yourself through 2 rounds, just like this. Open wide twist to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale out. Gotcha. Inhale, center. Arda, halfway forward, knees are still bent. Drinking bird pose. Hands up high, head low. Plant your hands, spine bakasana, so knees high to the back of the armpits. Then lean forward. See what floats up. Maybe 1 foot, maybe 2. Look up. Jump it back if you can, land in chaturanga. You know where to go from down dog, right foot forward, warrior 1. Arms reach. Exhale, clasp. Look up and fold forward. Lunging twist, left hand down, right arm up. And you roll onto the left side, side plank. Bend your hands, lower down. I'm going to give you guys the right side, or the left side, then I'm going to let you go on your own for a little bit. Left foot forward. Warrior 1. So it's just warrior 1. Waterfall, clasp your hands. Look up, and then waterfall forward. Lunging twist, and then a side plank. That's all it is, 4 poses. Roll onto the right side, pick your side plank. Find your breath. Lower down. Take your vinyasa through to down dog, and then 3 bunny hops is going to bring you back to the front of the mat. 3 little buoyant hops, or 3 big breaths if you need it. Nice. Chair pose at the front of the mat, feet together, knees together. Take yourself through this round on your own. Starts with open wide to the right and left, and then you find your drinking bird. Great. Remember, breath matters most. It's not about the posing you're doing or not doing. Three bunny hops. It's going to bring you back to the front of the mat where you find your way into chair pose. Hold chair when you get there. Just hold it when you get there. Exhale, take a forward fold. Reach for opposite elbows or bind your peace fingers to your toes. Let your head hang heavy. Feel a gentle sway from side to side. So release your neck, your shoulders, your jaw. It's a place to regroup. Reconnect to your breath. Elongate the spine. How you guys doing?
Good.
Good. All right. Come all the way up. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. This time bring your feet together. We're going to go down a little. So it's like a little slow roll here until you're sitting all the way, really slow, until you sit all the way on your heels. Once you get there, perhaps without touching down, you can sit all the way down to boat pose. Nice. Inhale, lift up and out. Heart lifts. Exhale, come halfway back. Inhale to the top. Maybe the legs squeeze together. Exhale, halfway back. Inhale, top. Exhale, bottom. Inhale, top. Exhale, bottom. Let's go one more right now. Inhale, top. Exhale, bottom. This time come all the way up, crisscross your ankles, roll forward to plank pose. Stay there when you get there, plank pose. So just a little core work. Take your right knee to your right tricep. Inhale it back, left to left. Inhale it back, right to right. Left to left. Now start to speed it up. You can even like run it out like a mountain climber. Yeah, if you want to get a little inspiration there. There you go. Nice. Let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7. Awesome, you guys. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Downward facing dog. Big breath in. Exhale, let it out. Inhale, tippy toes. Bend your knees. Step or float it up to the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to stand. Big breath in. Exhale, take your side bend to the right. Big breath. Inhale, reach. Feeling alive? Yeah, inhale, back up. Open your arms. Lean back. Get a bigger back bend if you can. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale through up dog and be in downward facing dog. Third and final flow, right leg lifts. Big breath in. Exhale, right knee, left elbow, let it tap. Inhale, back to the sky. Right knee, right outer shoulder. Inhale, back up. Exhale, knee to your nose. Stay there. Bring your shoulders over your wrists. Over your wrists. Right from there, step your foot to the tip of your thumb. Crescent warrior. Inhale, rise up. You're on the tiptoes of your back foot. Tippy toes. Your back heel is pointing up toward the sky. Okay. On the exhale, we're going wax on. So come halfway forward. It's like Karate Kid. Inhale, wax up. Exhale, wax on. Come halfway forward. Inhale, wax off. Hold the third one. Wax on. Hold it there. Bend the right knee. Put all the weight into your right leg. Lift off airplane pose. Warrior 3. Nice job, you guys. Big breath. Hands on your hips. Right knee into your chest. Knee dress. And then cross your ankle over your thigh and sit down into your one-leg yoga chair. Hands could be at your heart center. Breathe. Go for 2 more breaths. Bend that right knee deeper. Flex your toes toward your knee. Inhale, come all the way up. Extend the leg straight out in front of you. And then try without touching down to keep the leg into the socket. Fold forward, standing splits. Handstand hops are there if you want them. So a little playtime. You're welcome. That's true. It is great to see you. Step, shoot, float it back, chaturanga. Being down dog, left leg lifts. Left knee, right elbow, cross and touch. Inhale it back up. Left knee, left outer shoulder. Inhale to the sky. Then it's knee to nose, round your spine fiercely. Stay there, shoulders over wrists. Step it up, crescent warrior, stay on the tiptoes of that right foot. Inhale, rise. Exhale, wax on. Inhale, wax off. Exhale, wax on. Inhale, wax off. Wax on and hold. Stay there. Put all the way to that front foot. Inhale, lift off when you're ready. Warrior 3. Beautiful. One more breath. Hands on your hips. Inhale, majorette. Your arms might come up high. Exhale, right ankle over left thigh. Sit down low. Flex your toes toward your knee. Maybe the elbows touch. You might have a crossover. You can play. Even if you fall, it's okay. That's okay. Inhale, come all the way up, extend the leg out. Now plug the femur into your socket. Come to standing splits without touching down. 3 little bunny hops. Maybe. Woo. Step or jump it back. Take your vinyasa. Meet me in downward facing dog. We're going to add on a little bit more. Just brace your feet can touch the ceiling. Right leg lifts. Right knee, left elbow. This time extended all the way out toward the floor, fallen triangle. Left arm to the sky. Nice, Alec. Plant your hand, inhale it back up to the sky. Right knee, right outer shoulder, stay there. Slide it down to the wrist line. Inhale back to the shoulder. Straight back behind you. Knee to nose this time. Squeeze. Step it up, crescent warrior. Inhale, rise up. Nice, here we go. Wax on. Wax off. Wax on. Wax off. Wax on, hold. All the way to your front foot. Inhale, lift off, warrior 3. Stay with it. Heart lift, shoulder blades drop together. Look up. There it is. Hands on your hips, rise up, majorettes. Maybe the arms come up high. Press ankle over thigh, one leg chair. Get your variation. Inhale, come all the way back up. We're going to add on right from here. Step your left toes all the way back, warrior 2. Arms open wide. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Right arm over right ear. Keep the right knee bent. Exhale, extended side angle. Right forearm onto your thigh. Left arm up and over. Bring your left hand toward the front of the room, over your ear. Try that again. Inhale, reverse. But keep your knee bent. Right knee bent. Keep the knee bent. Exhale, extended side angle. One more time. Exhale, extended side angle. Nice, lunging twist, left hand down, right arm to the sky. Awesome. Plant your hands, take a yogi walk to the back of your mat. All the way to the back of the mat. Step the left foot back to meet the right foot. Lower down, chaturanga. Now you're on the left side. From down dog, left leg lifts. Left knee, right elbow, fallen triangle, extended straight out. Right arm to the sky. Bend your right hand, lift the left leg back up. Left knee, left outer shoulder. Slide it down to the wrist line. Back to the shoulder. Inhale it back. Exhale, knee to nose. Stay there. Step it up, crescent warrior, tiptoes. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, wax on. Inhale, wax off. 2 more. Hold the third one when you get there. Prepare for your airplane. Lift off like warrior 3. Look up. Shoulder blades drop together. Hands on your hips. Majorette. Right knee into your chest. Flex your toes. Cross ankle over thigh. Doing great. Sit down into it. Feel it. This could actually be like a little bit of a rest. Maybe. Is it? I'm not sure. Inhale, come all the way back up. Step the right foot back, warrior 2. Lead the way, Alec, arms open wide. Keep your left knee lunging. Inhale, reverse to your warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. The left knee stays bent. Right arm up and over your ear. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extended side angle. One more time. Inhale, reverse. Exhale. Extended side angle. Plant your right hand down, lunging twist. Left arm lifts. And then find half glute pose on the left side. Left hand down past your left foot. Lift off your back foot. Sorry. One more breath. Step it back, lunging twist. Everybody look down, inhale, rise up, come all the way up to the front of the mat. Take your walk. Walk to the front of the mat. Should we redo that? Step it back, chaturanga. It's all good. It's all good. That's the name of the song. Right leg lifts. Stay with me. Right leg. Right knee, left elbow, falling triangle. Inhale, it back up. Right leg to the sky. Right knee, right outer shoulder. Stay the shoulder. Slide down to the wrist. Keep your foot off the ground. Inhale, back to the shoulder. And straight up. Exhale, knee to nose. Step it up, crescents. You're going wax on, wax off 3 times. You stay there on the 3rd one. Move with your breath. Move with attention. Then lift off into warrior 3. Beautiful. Majorette. Hands on your hips, knee to your chest, arms can reach up. Then cross it over, 1 leg chair pose. Sit down low like you're in a little chair. Here's where we add it on. Come back up, extend the leg out. Step it back, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse to your warrior. Right arm over. Right forearm to your thigh. Left arm swims over your ear toward the front of the space. Inhale, reverse. It's all good. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse. Extended side angle 1 more time. Find your lunging twist. Left hand down, right arm up. Nice. And we're going into half moon again. Right hand, right corner of the mat. Lift off your back foot. You can take a bind. You can bend the knee and reach for a bind if you want a little more. Beautiful. Come back to that lunging twist. We're adding on a little bit more. Right arm to the sky. Now, as you look down, rise up to star pose. Take a side squat to the back of the mat. Skandasana. Side squat front of the mat. Lightning bolt, back of the room. Arms open, straight out in front of you like you're offering something out to someone in front of you. Look where they are. Beautiful, you guys. 1 more breath. 2 more breaths. 3 more breaths. Exhale, plant your hands, step it back. It's all good. Lower down, chaturanga. Up dog, down dog, left leg lifts. Left knee, right elbow, fallen triangle. Plant your hand, unthread it, left leg to the sky, left knee to the outer left shoulder. Slide it down to the wrist, back to the shoulder. Inhale up, exhale, knee to nose. Step it up, crescent warrior. Exhale, wax on. Inhale, wax off. 2 more like that. You know where to go now. Use your breath and motion together makes it Vinyasa. Inhale, lift off on that 3rd one. Airplane pose. Airplane pose. Yeah. Inhale, majorette. Knee to your chest. Flex your toes. 1 leg chair. Sit down low. Feel it. Inhale, rise up high. Step your right foot back. Warrior 2. Arms open wide. Inhale, reverse. Last time together. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extended side angle. Bend your left knee more. 1 more time. Inhale, reverse. To extended side angle. Lunging twist, right hand down. Left arm lifts. Half moon on the left side. Left hand past your pinky toe. Get it right under your shoulder. Right arm to the sky. This time, everybody try it. Bend your right knee and reach for your foot behind you. With your right hand, your other right hand. That's awesome, though. Come back to half moon. Step it back to lunging twist. Lunging twist. Right hand down, left arm up. Gather your energy. Inhale, rise up, star pose. Take your skandasana to the right. Side lunge right. Side lunge left. Lightning bolt, front of the mat. Arms straight out in front of you. Come onto your tippy toes with your back foot. Get really low, like reach way out in front of you like someone is right there. You can almost touch them. 2 more breaths. Woo. Nice job, you guys. Plant your hands, step back and lower down. Make your way up dog. Downward facing dog. Drop your knees and find child's pose. Child's pose. Sit your hips back toward your heels, stretch your arms out in front of you. Take a few deep, long breaths to come back. Notice where your mind went. So when you're focusing on breath and body sensations, the mind actually gets a rest from all the chatter. Maybe in the beginning you had those running thoughts. Now you might notice that they're not quite as busy. Take 3 of the deepest breaths you can. Full in, full out. Breathe out the mouth. Big breath in, let some heat out. You guys are pretty hot. One more deep, full breath in through your nose. Exhale, blow it out your mouth. Nice, rise to all fours, hands and knees. Table pose. Inhale, extend the right leg straight back behind you. And the left arm out in front of you, spinal balance. So spread the right fingers. Press down through the knuckles of your fingers. You have the whole hand plants. Left arm out in front of you like you're going to shake someone's hand. Nice to meet you. We don't shake like that anymore, do we? Exhale, draw the elbow to knee underneath you. Round your spine, look at your knee. Inhale, reach out. So think cat-cow, knee to elbow. Inhale, reach out. Let's go 2 more. Curling round. Inhale, look up and out with the arm lifts. There it is. 1 more. Inhale, reach. Bend your back knee, reach back for that foot. Press your foot into your hand. Look up over your left shoulder. Feel it. This shoulder stretch should feel kind of nice. 1 more breath. Release it, come back to spinal balance just for a second. Plant the left hand down, step the right foot up between your hands. Inhale, arms reach up, kneeling crescent warrior. So this time we're going to take our hands behind our head, not like this, but like this. And then open your elbows wide, lunge forward into your knee, but bend back from your heart. So it's a back bend, a heart opener, your elbows are opening wide. When we have anxiety and fear, a lot of times we shut down the front side of our body. So we're opening. You can imagine that someone's got their hand on the back of your heart and you're leaning into it. And trusting that they've got you. Yeah, the universe has your back. We're going to half hero's pose. Plant your hands, sit all the way back, either inside that heel, you can even sit on the heel. Flex your right toes toward you, get really tall and long. Try to bring the knees as close together as you can. If it feels okay, fold forward. If it's too much, stay where you are. So just listen to your body. Everyone is different here. Let this be restorative. Deep full in, deep full out. Two more breaths. Inhale, walk your hands forward again. Bend your right knee. Plant your hands, right leg to the sky. 3-leg downward dog. Shake it out. You can bend your knee like a fire hydrant. Make some circles out to the right. And then plant your right foot down. Drop your knees. Come into table pose once again. Inhale, left leg out behind you. And right arm up in front of you. If you're going to shake someone's hand, turn your thumb up. Work that arm as straight as you can. So look at your elbow. If there's a bend in it, take the bend out of your elbow. And as you exhale, now bend it elbow to knee. Inhale, stretch it out. Look at your arm. Look straight out in front of you. Exhale, curl round. You're doing it right. Inhale, look up and out. Let's go for 2 more. Curling round, look toward your knee. There it is, Drew. Inhale, reach it up. 1 more. Nice. Stay there. Bend your knee. Reach for your foot with your right hand. Work to straighten the right leg or left leg as much as you can. It's not going to straighten because you're holding it. But get the shoulder stretch. Look up over your right shoulder if it's okay in your neck. Keep pressing into it. 1 more breath. Release it. Come back to spinal balance just for a second. Plant your right hand down. Step your left foot up between your hands. Inhale, rise up to your crescent warrior, arms reach up to the sky. And take your hands like two little cups, like you're cupping your hands behind your head. Elbows open wide, lunge forward into your knee, bend back from your heart. So try not to lead with your chin, keep your chin kind of plugged in until your heart comes toward the ceiling. So we're not just bending back with our neck, we're actually bending back from our back, upper back. Nice, there it is right there. You got it. Then you can open your throat once your chest is toward your sky. One more breath. Exhale, half hero's pose. Plant your hands, sit all the way back inside the right foot, maybe on the right heel. Inhale, get nice and long. Knees squeeze together as close as you can get them. And if it's okay, fold forward. Too much on the ankle. Okay. You can take your foot forward. You can take your foot forward like a tree. Fold forward like that. Let your head go, your neck, release your jaw. Great. And no troopers today. One more breath. You slowly walk your hands, surround the left foot with both hands. Curl the back toes under, send the left leg up, 3-leg downward dog. Left leg to the sky behind you. Bend your knee out to the side and make some big circles along the side wall. One way, then the other way. And bring your feet down and find downward facing dog. Just pedal it out. Bend one knee, and the other knee. One knee, and the other knee. Nice. Come onto your tippy toes. Step or jump all the way through to seated. Extend the legs straight out in front of you. And just hug your right knee into your chest. Plant your right hand behind your right hip. Inhale, left arm to the sky. Exhale, hook your left elbow outside your right thigh. Flex your left toes toward you. Yep. And look over your right shoulder. So try to keep both sit bones on the floor as much as you can. Keep twisting. Keep looking to the right. Feel the twist from the low belly, not the hips. See if you can grow taller in your spine, like someone's pulling you from the top of the head. You have 2 more breaths. Flex those toes toward your knee droop. Yep. Inhale, turn back through center. Allow the knee to open up. Janu Shirshasana, sole the foot into the inner thigh. Inhale, arms reach. Fold forward from your waist. So it's like you're trying to chest bump your thigh. Inhale, get a halfway lift. And then fold forward again. I like to cross my wrists and peek underneath my left armpit. You do it your way. If the foot is too far, you can reach for the ankle, the shin. You can clasp the hands around your foot. If you have a block, you can put the block around your foot like Bruce is doing. Great. More breaths. I feel like you guys forgot to breathe, so come back to your breath. Remember, the breath is what's quieting the mind today. Super simple theme. Just focusing on the breath can help the mind relax. Movement in the body can release a lot of tension, a lot of anxiety. Inhale as you rise up. Place your right hand behind your right hip. And come into that kneeling side plank. So right knee right underneath your hip. Kickstand your foot so it's perpendicular to your body. And take your left arm to the sky. Nice. Take it all the way up over your left ear. Inhale, lift your left foot off the ground. Yeah, float it off the ground. So it's nice and long first. Then bend your knee and reach for the foot with your right hand. Did I say left foot? Right foot. Look up toward the sky. Press your foot away from you like you did before. This time it's the same hand as your foot. One more breath. Come back to that side plank. This time plant both hands to the back of your mat. Curl the right toes under, send the left leg up to the sky. Left leg lifts. We're going pigeon on the left. Slide the left knee to the left wrist and then go more past the wrist toward the left. So left knee toward the left side of your mat here. First. Yep, you got it. Come on forward. Walk your hands out. Try to point the right toes straight back. Breathe. And take some of the deepest breaths you've taken yet today. And 3 more breaths here. You're almost there, you guys. You have 1 more side. You're almost there. It's like a hot vinyasa class. Huh? Plant your hands into the mat. Curl the right toes under. Oh, sorry, don't curl the right toes under. Swing the right leg all the way around in front of you. So you're going to face the back of the mat. Take both legs straight first. Hug your left knee into your chest. Bring your left hand behind your left hip. Plant it into the mat. Inhale the right arm to the sky. And take your twist. Right elbow hooks. Right outside your knee. You could hug the whole knee into your chest. Or you could bring your hand up toward the sky. Use that elbow like a lever. So you can hug the whole thing. Flex your toes toward you. Look over your shoulder. Try not to lean too much weight into that hand. Try to bring it closer to your body. So it's more of a splint than a kickstand. Great. Inhale, look back through center. Let the knee open to the side. Janu Shirshasana. Sole the foot into the inner thigh. Inhale, arms reach up. Take a big breath. Exhale, fold from the belly. The low belly. Reach for your foot or your ankle, your shin, whatever is accessible to you. Your head go. You can peek underneath your right armpit. There's a nice twist here if you want it. Reach for your shin, reach for your foot. Your head go. Take 1 more breath. Inhale as you rise up. Place your left hand behind your left hip. Roll onto the left side. Other left. Onto your knee. Right leg straight, kneeling side plank. Right arm comes up and over your right ear. Nice. And lift that right foot off the ground. Feel the nice long line of energy from your fingers. Straighten your toes, stretch your toes, yeah. And bend your knee and reach for your foot. Cross your foot into your hand. Try to straighten it. Try to straighten that leg. Look up to the sky if you can. Turn your head up toward the ceiling if you can. Nice. Come back to your long spinal balance. Plant your hands. Step the left toes back. Inhale the right leg to the sky. And coming into pigeon pose on the right. Slide the right knee all the way to the right side of your mat. There you go. And then try to even out your body so that you're not leaning too much to one side. So you lift this right hip and slide the leg straight back. Toes straight back. Uncurl your toes. There it is. Nice. And walk your arms straight up in front of you. Does that feel different? Walk your arms as far as you can. Breathe. So we notice the quality of our thoughts. It's like watching a river flowing. First, the river starts out kind of choppy, but as we start to breathe and move, notice that it's starting to flow a little more freely. And hopefully by the end of your practice, some of the ripples have gone away. And that river is smooth and clear, just like your breath. Plant your hands underneath your shoulders, roll onto your right hip, sweep the left leg around. Come all the way down onto your backs. Come all the way down onto your backs. Walk your feet up toward your hips. Just take a little gentle back bend. So you can robot your arms. Your arms are going to be close to your ribs. Hands facing the ceiling like you're holding a ball up to the sky. Inhale, lift your bottoms up. You can clasp your hands underneath your hips. So interlace the fingers under your hips and work the arms straight. Okay, you have to clasp. Press down through your feet. If you need a more restorative pose when you have a block, you can place a block right underneath your hips. Take a big breath. Nice. As you exhale, release your hands, come down. Knees together, feet wide, just for a little rest. So 2 more. You're almost there. Once again, robot your arms, puff your chest up, root your tailbone. Inhale, lift your bottoms up. Bottoms up. Drink the air up like it's champagne. Like you're drinking champagne through your nose. All those little bubbles coming toward your head. 2 more breaths. Exhale. Release, come down. Knees knock together, feet go wide. Let your knees touch each other, feet wide. Yeah, releases the low back. 3rd one, plant the feet down. Inhale, bottoms up. This time if you want your arms to go over your head or if you want full Urdhva, Dhanurasana, full upward bow, go for it. Nice, Bruce. Heart is lifting. So the part that you're lifting of your back, beautiful, Drew, is the place right behind your heart. Nice. Slowly come back down. Let your knees windshield wiper side to side this time. Just go side to side together. So go to the right, to the left, side to side like a windshield wiper. Then hug your knees into your chest. We're going happy baby pose. So take your feet toward the sky. Try to get your knees outside your armpit, or right by your armpits. Bend your knees a lot. Reach for the outside edges of your feet, the pinky toe side of your feet. So the long side, yep. And then press your feet into your hands and your hands into your feet. So it's like you're pulling down and you're pushing up at the same time. Feel your low back get a nice release. You might even rock a little side to side. Yeah, pull hard. You can bend your elbows and show me your biceps. And then push up with your feet at the same time. You're pulling down, pushing up. Feel that? Beautiful. Hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a squeeze. Just take a spinal twist to the right. Both knees fall to the right, arms wide. Turn your head to the left. So we start to let go of the breath the way you built it, slowing it down, breath by breath. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale, change sides. Both knees to the left, arms wide. Turn your head to the right. Once again, draw the knees back through center. Give yourself a nice big hug. Bring your nose all the way up between your knees. Make yourself like a little C. Hug your knees into your chest. Nose up. Lift your head off the ground. Bring your nose all the way up to your knees. Squeeze. Thank your body, this amazing body of wisdom. Big breath in. Exhale, let it go. Come all the way down. Extend the legs to the corners of your mat. Straight out. Let your feet just flop out. Yeah, draw the shoulder blades together. Puff your chest up a little bit. And then release your hands alongside you. Palms facing up. Collectively take a deep breath in together. We're all in this together. Exhale, let it all go. And take your final resting pose. Slowly bring awareness back to your breath. Begin to wiggle your fingers, your toes, wrists and ankles. Turn your head gently from side to side. Inhale, stretch your arms over your head, put your toes out in front of you. Nice big long full body stretch. As you exhale, hug your knees into your chest one more time. Roll onto your right side, just lay on your right upper arm. So right arm can go long, knees together, like a fetal posture all the way on the right. When you're ready, make your way all the way up to seated. Inhale, circle the arms straight up to the sky. Exhale, draw your hands to your heart. Bow your chin to your own amazing light. Inhale, as we lift our heads and hearts, we acknowledge that same light in each other and in all beings, and how we are all connected. We are all in this together. Take a deep, full breath in through your nose. Exhale, blow it out your mouth. Namaste. Thank you. Thank you so much for joining me today, family and friends. Love you guys. Wishing you all a wonderful day.